Hi everyone. First thing I'm going to do today is check these marigold seeds. Now a lot of them are shedding naturally, got quite a lot of seeds there. But if we take just one flower here, and I'm just going to open it up, and you can see how many are in each one. So what I'm going to do today is just go through these, take all the seeds out, and then I can just discard the husks there. And then I just give them a little bit longer to dry through. So it's quite amazing how many seeds I shall end up with for the spring. So I just work through and do those. As you can see, there are loads of seeds here. Definitely more than I shall actually need. But what I'm going to do now is just leave them for a little bit longer to make sure they're perfectly dry, because the last thing I want to do is pack them up and then they start going mouldy or shooting. So yep, I shall just leave those on the windowsill for a little bit longer, and then when they're really papery dry, I can wrap them in a piece of kitchen towel, label them up, and they'll be ready for the spring. Now it's been raining overnight, and what I do is put these little containers out. The jam jars are just here to hold them down if it gets a little bit breezy, because they can just blow away. And I'm collecting rainwater for the carnivorous plants. I've got a selection of sundews and some Venus flytraps, and tap water is too harsh for them. So I should just strain that through some kitchen roll just to get any little particles out. And then I'll put it in bottles, store it in the shed, in cardboard boxes to keep the light off so it doesn't go green. And then that's ready for using when I need it. Right, there's my bottled rainwater, and these are 500ml bottles. So I've got 4 litres of water. I'll put those in the shed. In fact, I'll probably leave a couple out, because when I water the plants, I leave at room temperature. So I shall leave a couple out and put the others in the shed. Now this is where I store the rainwater. Just put it in the shed, in a box, and then just cover it over so we don't get the sun on it. Now something else I want to show you is the plants in these boxes. As you can see from the lid, overnight we've got so much condensation, so I'll just tip that off and show you what's in the box. Just got some fuchsia cuttings, and in here somewhere, yep, there it is. That is a red geranium cutting. It's only small, but I take a chance whether it survives the winter. Depends how cold it gets. But these boxes are working well at the moment. So just put the lid back on that one. And then over this side, this is the one I've got the seedlings in. Now I've got sweet peas. They're coming along nicely. Salad leaves, cornflowers. And we've got larkspur, scabious, lupins. Now there's nothing in that sweet pea pot there. And that is a packet of sweet pea sweet dreams that I bought last year. and I didn't have any luck with those. So I've just planted the last seeds and just let them take their chance. So I won't buy those again, but the others are going on all right. The everlasting sweet peas, there's nothing in there yet, but they do take a bit longer to germinate. Now what I'm going to do with the sweet peas that are growing, as you can see, we've got some nice growth on there, but so they bush out further, and this is to encourage more flowers for next year. Now what I'm going to do is just cut that down above 2 leaves. So I can just take that off, and that will encourage that to bush out, so we get another 2 shoots instead of just one tall one. So what I'm going to do is just look at these, get you in focus. Right, 2 leaves, and cut that off. Now if I was doing this in the spring, these pieces that I'm cutting off could be used for cuttings because they do root well, but because it's winter, I'm just going to leave those and discard them. So there's that one there at the back. 2 sets of leaves, just cut the top off. Now that one is just coming up quite tall, so I'm just going to leave that one. Come over to this pot here. That's got two sets of leaves, so I'm just chopping the top out. And the same with that one at the back. That one, I should probably wait until that leaf is formed and then trim that down. Same with that one there, little one at the back. But that just encourages more flowers for next year, and we just get a stronger plant establishing over winter. So it's sort of November now, so yeah. So I say bye for now, and I'll see you next time.